Fabs, what's God? Alright TV. Bang, bang, bang. Ram Rising. There, forgive. Another early one. Bless up. Yo, Bobby, listen, man. Alright. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this to people. Alright. It's like a false flag, right? Even though the situation is fake, the event is real. You know what I'm saying? So like, even though, like, let's say the Bay of Tonkin in Vietnam, a U.S. Battleship gets bombed, right? They say it was Vietnam bombed it, so that's how they got in the Vietnam War. It was bullshit. America bombed their own shit. See, but just because it was a lie, it doesn't mean the event didn't happen. Like, soldiers really died, people really got fucked up. The Vietnam War really took place. But the way you got into it was fake, was a false flag, was contrived. You get me? I need people to understand this. It's the same thing with like this World War IV thing. Alright? Yes, it's the reason for it, all that is fake. It's contrived. And yes, there are events that take place that are scripted. They even put out fake footage claiming that, oh, it's this, but when it was really somewhere else 10 years ago. They're like, oh, this is someone in Ukraine, but it's really from a war 20 years ago. It's fake. A lot of that, yes, it's fake. Doesn't mean that the conflict is fake. All right? They manufactured a real conflict. All right? So you guys who are like, oh, like literally, like, you know, it's fake. Like, you don't understand. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a lot of people's minds, family, they can't balance two thoughts at the same time. Like, they can't balance the thought of something being like a psyop, right? And a false flag, but at the same time it's real. Like, their brains can't balance that. It's like once they hear psyop, once, oh, it's contrived, all of a sudden the whole thing is fake. It means no one's getting hurt, and it's like their brains don't. You understand? So I'm just here to try to clear some things up. Like, people be faking shit in real life. Like, somebody will fake shit and it'll cause real problems. You guys understand what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. See, so don't think that what's happening isn't happening. It's happening regardless of the contrived events. You know what I'm saying? That caused it. The events might have been contrived, but the circumstance that we're in right now is very real. You get what I'm saying? And with that being said, as a real one, right? Someone who's not involved in this worldly bullshit, the way for you to not be involved in it is not by sticking your head in the sand and pretending it's not happening, because that's what a lot of woke people are doing and thinking they're being cool. Like, oh no, this is not my reality. Nah, that's called sticking your head in the sand like an ostrich. When an ostrich gets scared, you're just sticking your head in the sand and pretending nothing's going on. That's not going to help you. Because Lot, when he was in Sodom and Gomorrah, if he didn't leave, he'd have got burnt too. Okay? What's going to help you is acknowledging reality, living in the now, realizing where we're at and what's going on, and moving forward. You know what I'm saying? From there. You can't pretend like nothing's happening. That's just, fam, that's literally just crazy. Like, you're literally insane if you're doing that. I don't care if you're woke or you're not woke. It means you're fucking crazy. Alright? Don't do that. This is really happening. Regardless of the circumstances that caused the events, they're real now, okay? Act accordingly. Get prepared. No one has to hold you by the hand and teach you how to get ready. No one can. You understand? It's a mental thing. You have to be ready for change. If you can't handle change, you're fucked. It doesn't matter how much you stored up. It doesn't matter how much you've bought, prepped for. It doesn't matter. If you're not mentally prepared for change, you're going to crack. Alright? And getting mentally prepared means what? Just being able to adapt, deal with change. You see what's going on in society, stop pretending. Alright? Because that is what causes mental problems. People pretending. They spend their whole lives pretending, and then when reality catches up, they break. Alright? Stop the pretending. Alright? It's just ridiculous. You saw that post I made where the person was invited to dinner, and then they were charged for dinner by the person who invited them to their house. That's pretending. Motherfucker broke his shit. They got to trick someone to come eat dinner and then charge them for them. But you would never know that because they'd be walking around the streets goofed out, acting like nothing's going on, like everyone in society, right? Just goof the fuck out, fam. It's going down. It's on. So stop pretending. Face reality. Shit's fucked up. Tighten your belt. Buckle your boots. Start moving accordingly, right? Simplify your life. Minimalize. You know what I mean? Start training. Start getting a little fit. Do a little cardio or something. You understand? Start balancing your diet. I gotta tell you, you're growing up. Start balancing your diet. Things like that. You see me? Yeah, man. Start cheering your body, man. Start learning to adapt. Become adaptable. Like, adapt to situations, like where you can survive. Okay? Because your fancy first world country is now a third world country, and it's only gonna get worse. And a lot of fancy machine city people can't deal with third world life. They're gonna crack under the pressure. I'm just trying to help you make it through. Alright? Adjust your mindset. Stop trying to be so hype. You miss the fancy pants. Nah. Just adjust to reality. You understand? You might have to just kick it in the trenches for a little bit. You feel me? Yeah, man, that's how it go. But just the way Africa for live. Because family, the world as you know it is over. If you can't face that reality, then it literally means you are insane. You're just batshit crazy right now. If you can't see it, it's like the people walking around Free City out here. Just batshit crazy, just gone. Just gone, fam. Nothing sensible either, you know. I mean, just gone. And I'm not talking about cool. No, they're gone. A drop of a dime, they're all over each other, tearing each other apart, fighting. Just gone. You understand? Nothing sensible. So anyway, family, yeah, man. It's time to gear up and get prepared. Yeah, man, it's a new world we don't know. It's the old world gone. There's no more now, man. Especially knowing to see what's popping, right? The demons gave their minions instructions to start all this war, but now the demons are gone. There's no more instructions. So now the minions are just running off of the last program they were given. And that's it. They don't know nothing else. They're not being given any updates. So now that's why you see they're all snitching on each other, going at each other, all chaos. And it's not going to be what y'all think. I know y'all think the demon Rome world is going to just resurrect itself or reset, right? It's going to be a fancy reset with digital money and all that. And y'all are going to be rich in the New World Order with your bitcoins. You and the devil. Nah. Straight violate. It's over. It's over. Okay? It's over. If you can't see it, it's because you're one of them. You know what I'm saying? You get me? You're one of them. That's it. And you actually know what's up, but you're trying to trick people. You're an agent. You see me? Got everybody know what I go on. If you there pretend like you don't see, then I go on. Use either just a jackass or use an agent. Straight. So let's go, family.